Hi, I'm Coach Carla Collis Gesite. Thank you for joining me today as I share with you a bit about a mindset or behavior that can enhance your productivity at home and at work. It can improve your relationships and just improve the quality of your life in general. I know that sounds like a tall order, but I've been practicing this myself and I definitely find that those benefits are true. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about this mindset or behavior. I'm going to tell you the benefits of it and give you a few tips about how to start integrating it into your life. So I know you're anxious to know, what is this mindset? It is the practice of being fully present. The practice of being fully present. All right, what does that mean? That means that you are fully engaged and present in the current situation, whatever situation you find yourself in. So you could be in a business meeting, you could be playing with your child, you could be driving, whatever it is that you're doing, you're fully present there, fully engaged and involved in that. You're not thinking about what happened this morning with your daughter before she went to school. You're not thinking about, oh, I have to talk in the next meeting. What am I going to say? You're focusing on whatever the matter is at hand. And what this does is it brings you a lot of clarity. So you don't have all these distractions going on, all those different things that you're thinking about and trying to resolve right in that moment. So you're likely to come up with more ideas, think quickly on your feet, and not miss anything. I know most of us have probably been in a meeting where we kind of zoned out without meaning to, and then you're like, oh, I need to pay attention to the meeting. So inevitably you miss something that way, and you just cross your fingers that somebody took really good notes. Otherwise, you might not know what you missed. So you're not going to do that if you're fully present and you're really engaged in the meeting. You're not going to do that. It also really improves your relationships because if you are fully present with someone, you are actively listening to them, they sense that you're actively listening to them. You're trying to understand them at a deeper level. There's a greater connection between the two of you because you're genuinely interested and you're not preoccupied with other things. So it really can enhance your relationship. When we really listen to someone and are present with someone, they appreciate it. And think about those situations you found yourself in where somebody just really made you feel good. Chances are that's what they were practicing, what they were doing. So how do we implement? How do we shift from being distracted and preoccupied to being more fully present? That is, I'll admit, it's a challenge, particularly in our society today. We're juggling a lot of responsibilities, and it's easy to be preoccupied with all the things that are going on, trying to resolve them all. But it can be done. I mean, not in every single situation, every single moment, but it can be done in large part of your life. It can be done. So what do we do to get there? First is make a decision that you want to make that shift, that you want to practice being fully present. And you may practice for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever you want to start with, and just see how that feels to you and see what benefits it brings to you in your life. So you make that decision. And then you need to come up with some ways, how do I be fully present? How do I overcome any obstacles to being fully present? So for instance, if you're going to a business meeting, maybe before you go to the meeting, you turn off the ringer on your phone or you leave your phone at your desk. I know that's like, some people that's like, oh, that's terrible, you can't do that. But there are breaks in meetings, and you can take time during the break to check your BlackBerry or your iPhone to see what texts and emails are there. Because if you're looking the whole time at what's on your phone during the meeting, you're definitely not fully present. So that's one suggestion. Another is, inevitably, we're going to have those thoughts that go through our mind that aren't related to the topic at hand or the situation at hand. So just have a piece of paper there, and whenever you have a thought that's not related to whatever you're talking about, just jot it down. That way you don't have to keep thinking about it, and you can come back to it after your meeting, for example. From the personal front, I want you to think about the last time that you went to lunch with a friend or dinner with a friend. And how fully present were you? You may have been fully present. If so, that's terrific. If not, before you go out with them again, you might want to think, okay, what could I do to be more fully present? Maybe it's not bringing your phone in and leaving it in the car, or maybe it's getting to the restaurant early because you've had kind of a stressful day, and if you come right at the same time as your friend, you're going to be giving him or her an earful about something that frustrated you at the office. So you just go early and you just unwind a little bit before your friend gets there. So those are just a couple tips. And so try it out. Let me know how things go for you. Come back and leave a comment on this post so I can hear about how being fully present is working for you. And I'm going to leave you with a quote. I just really love this quote. The greatest gift you can give another is the purity of your attention. The greatest gift you can give another is the purity of your attention, excuse me. And that's Dr. Richard Moss. So I love that quote. So with that, I say see you next time and good luck with being fully present.